What's going on, guys? Honky Kong here. Welcome back, and thank you for taking the time to check this video out, okay? Today I'm going to do a video on the 17-year-old white teenager, which is why y'all probably haven't heard about him, who was shot and killed in western Michigan by Eaton County sheriffs. His name was Deven Guilford, okay? He was shot and killed after a traffic stop, and I'll get into that in a second. Now, I've mentioned this a couple times in some videos I've done in the past, but I never really got in-depth into it. Even though I always wanted to, I wanted to wait till the legal aspect of this whole encounter played out to its fruition, and it has, okay? And no surprise, the cop wasn't charged, so that's why I'm sitting here doing this video right now, because once again we have a murderous pig running around out there, and no justice will be done, okay? A little background on the incident, okay? This happened in February 28th in western Michigan, okay? And it was in Eaton County, because it was the Eaton County sheriff named Jonathan Frost who was involved in this killing, all right? What happened was a 17-year-old unarmed white teen, once again, was driving, and the cop comes by, and the cop had to, apparently what the cop says, he had those really bright new headlights, like those Silver Star headlights that just throw out a ton of light, and you would think that his high beams were on, okay? His high beams were not on, according to him. Now, Deven Guilford was the third person this cop pulled over that night, because in Michigan, unbeknownst to me, and I've lived here a good portion of my life, unbeknownst to me in Michigan, it is a crime to flash your fucking bright lights at a cop. How funny is that? Now, they could pull up to you and shine their bright-ass fucking spotlights in your car, but you shine your fucking high beams at a fucking pig in Michigan, they'll pull you over for it. In this case, they'll fucking kill you for it. Unfucking believable. Makes me fucking sick. So anyways, the kid flashes his brights. Cop pulls him over, okay? Now, this is where things immediately start to go bad. Deven Guilford tells the cop why he pulled him over. The cop's like, I did not have my brights on. It's illegal to do that. I need your driver's license registration. Deven Guilford fucks up, and he refuses to give this info. He pulls his camera out, starts recording the cop. He doesn't want to provide the information because he feels he's not being... that he didn't commit any crime, that he didn't do anything wrong, okay? I can't find this law anywhere, so I don't know if it exists or not, but, you know, the cop told him to give him his shit. He refused to do it. And I'll link the video of the encounter. You can check it out. The cop, after some back and forth between the two, the cop pulls him out, lays him face down on the ground. The kid still got his camera, still recording the cop. Cop tells him, drop the camera. He doesn't. And you could just tell, you know, the tension's building and building and building. It's going to come to a head. It's going to get ugly real soon. Pulls the kid out. Kid's laying on the ground now, face down on the ground, okay? He's got his camera up and his hands out, and the cop's mad because he still has his camera out. So the fucking cop panics because he's probably terrified for his life. He's a typical bitch-ass pig, and he tases this kid. The kid, you can hear him scream in pain from taser. He jumps up. Now, this is a scrawny little guy. He does not look like a big, imposing, like, football player type dude at all. He's probably like a 150-pound kid, okay? Kid hops up because he's in pain. He's probably, at this point, after he gets hit that taser, he's so angry, he rushes the cop, and then they start a physical confrontation. They start a physical fight, and it goes off camera, okay? And apparently, according to this punk-ass, this pussy-ass cop, Jonathan Frost, this Deven Guilford kid just starts beating the shit out of him. And he probably did, because this Frost cop's probably a big-ass bitch. So the kid starts beating the shit out of him. The taser didn't work. The taser was lost or whatever. So the cop has no choice. Now, mind you, this is off camera. Body cam came off. They tussle offside. Cop pulls out his fucking gun, shoots this kid 7 times in the head, seven shots total, most of them in the chest and extremities, and 1 in the head that fatally wounded and killed this boy, okay? So first of all, it fucking boggles my mind that you're a cop and you can't physically detain, you can't physically handle yourself against a 17-year-old skinny little kid. What the fuck you gonna do when a grown man gets pissed and come at you? Oh, never mind. I know. You're gonna fucking open fire, you bitch-ass pussy. Officer Frost, you really are a bitch, man. You are a fucking sickening ass. You are fucking disgusting. I hope your wife, when she looks at you, she cries, realizing she married such a faggot-ass fucking pussy like yourself. You faggot-ass motherfucker. Make me fucking sick, Officer Frost. Officer bitch. Wow. Let me compose myself, because this shit's really got me upset. Now, after this incident, right away, they start covering for this pig. The other pigs start covering for the pig who murdered this kid. They start saying he suffered grievous injuries. And I will link the photos of the grievous injuries. Let me explain the grievous injuries that he suffered, okay? He had a scuff on his forehead, okay? Probably when they were tussling, if anybody's been in a fight, I'm sure Officer Frost has never been in a fight. That's why he didn't know how to handle himself and why he fucking had to shoot this kid. He's obviously never been in probably a physical confrontation in his life because he's a bitch-ass pussy. So anyways, they get into their fight, and you know, when you're wrestling around, fights 90% of the time go to the ground, and it looks like maybe Officer Frost scuffed his head like this on the pavement. Because you know how a lot of vascularization going on up here. You get a little tiny fucking rock or a little tiny cut on your head, it looks like you got shot in the head by a fucking 30-06, okay? Pro wrestlers have been doing it for years. They'll, you know, do the little cut on their forehead. R.I.P. Dusty Rhodes, by the way. You could look at his forehead, and you could just see all that shit, because they'll, you know, cut themselves, get the blood flowing, get the crowd pumped up, okay? Because it's real easy bleed. So they release these pictures of this fucking pussy, Officer Frost, sitting in his bed in the hospital, right? With this sad-ass look on his face, totally contrived, totally fake, and you know, there's some streams of blood that ran down his face, but what jumped out to me, those streams of blood were completely fucking dry. Completely dry. So you know he's sitting in the hospital, dry blood on his face. The paramedics, none of the medics, nobody at the hospital's treated him yet. The cops had to take the pictures. They took all these pictures to try and make it look as bad as possible. It looked like he, you know how when you're a kid you fall down, skin your knee? It looked like he skinned his forehead up a little bit. These injuries were in no way, shape, or form life-threatening. They were not grievous. It's a complete fucking sham. And they just did that to cover for him because they knew he was likely going to be in some trouble. Well, of course they were wrong, because guess what? The Michigan State Police investigates the shooting, and they turn their findings over to the punk-ass Eaton County prosecutor, this bitch-ass motherfucker named Douglas R. Lloyd. Okay, Douglas R. Lloyd, of course, finds no problem with what Deputy Frost did. Totally fine to gun down a fucking 17-year-old kid because he wouldn't follow your instructions. Not a problem. No charges will be brought. I mean, at least say, hey, maybe we're going to take this dude off the road because he can't fight a 17-year-old kid off. All he can do is open fire with his gun. That's how he solves this situation. His taser didn't work, so he can't physically handle himself, so he has to kill this kid. Okay? Fucking absolutely disgusting. The people I feel worse for is obviously the family of Deven Guilford, because I can't imagine, I have a son, I can't imagine if a cop murdered my child, killed my child in this manner, and I had no legal recourse. They didn't charge him with a crime. I'll tell you what, man. If as God is my witness, if that was me, that fucking pig would die by my hand. Even if it meant my own life, and it probably would, I could not leave this fucking planet without having justice for his death. There's no fucking way. I couldn't do it. I could not live with myself. And that's the fucking horrible situation the Guilfords are in right now. They're not going to get justice. They might get some money. Who fucking wants the money? Your child was just murdered by a fucking punk-ass bitch cop that couldn't fucking handle himself in a fight against a 17-year-old. Fucking disgusting, man. Officer Frost, you're a fucking disgusting ass bitch made mother. Officer Frost, I hope you see this video. And I'm talking to you directly right now. What I hope you do is I hope you take that fucking Glock or whatever the fuck you were carrying that you used to fucking kill that fucking young boy, 17-year-old kid who hadn't even had a chance to start his life. Hope you put it in your mouth and blow your fucking brains out. You piece of fucking garbage pig. Make me fucking sick. In closing, sad situation. Officer Frost is back there out on the road. So you got this trigger-happy pussy back out on road patrol. So Eaton County residents, watch your back. This motherfucker out there, he will kill you and he will walk. Because in America, we don't convict cops. Okay. And also, let me just say, Deven Guilford is very much so responsible for his own fate, unfortunately. But I will say that I'm gonna keep it 100% real. If you're pulled over by a cop, and they're telling you to do something you don't agree with, you better fucking do it, because they will fucking kill you and they will walk. If you attack them, if you push them, you'll probably get shot and killed. You know, if they're in this situation, he didn't want to provide his insurance, his registration, his license, because he felt he shouldn't have to because he didn't do anything wrong, okay? Well, you know what? Suck it up. Swallow your pride. Give these fucking Gestapo brown shirt motherfuckers your information, all right? And then you can always go file a police report. It's not worth your life to argue with one of these fucking pigs. Then go file a police report. Probably won't do any good, but if you do go to the police station, file a police report, take somebody with you, because they'll arrest you if you go by yourself. Trust me. So, you know, file your police report, you know, get your day in court is my whole point. Don't lose your life because you're angry that a cop is fucking with you. It's not worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Deven Guilford. Officer Jonathan Frost, I wish you nothing but the worst, you piece of fucking garbage. How could you fucking live with yourself, knowing that you're such a punk? You couldn't physically defend yourself against the attacks of a 17-year-old kid who was coming from a church basketball game on his way to his girlfriend's house, and you fucking murdered him because you're a bitch. Fucking disgusting. Burn in hell, Frost. R.I.P. Deven Guilford. Hope the Guilfords get a couple fucking billion fucking dollars. You know, I know that won't happen. You know, and thoughts and prayers out to them. And that's all I got. Got a video coming up. Obviously, I got to touch on what happened, the tragic situation that happened in South Carolina with this little fucking dickhead shooting up this church, okay? But we'll leave that for another day. In closing, you guys be safe. Watch your back, especially when you run into these motherfucking Keystone cops out there, man. Be safe. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.